WWE fans, brace yourselves because what just happened is beyond shocking. It's not just a twist in the story, it's a complete upheaval of everything we thought we knew about WWE's power structure. Roman Reigns has returned, and he didn't just come back to reclaim a throne. He came back with a vengeance, and he's brought with him the most unexpected and terrifying version of the Shield ever imagined. This isn't just a comeback. It's a calculated strike. It's a warning. It's the beginning of a new era defined by chaos, betrayal, and sheer dominance. The seeds of this moment were planted during the jaw-dropping events of Money in the Bank 2025, a night that will be remembered as a turning point in WWE history. Jacob Fatu shocked the world by turning on Solo Sikoa in the middle of his intense showdown against Seth Rollins, costing Solo the match. Meanwhile, JUSO was devastated in a title match against the seemingly unstoppable Gunther, suffering a crushing loss that left fans in disbelief. The Bloodline, once feared and untouchable, appeared to be falling apart in real time. For days, the WWE Universe speculated. Was this the end of the Roman Reigns dynasty? Had betrayal, defeat, and internal conflict finally broken the mighty tribal chief? But those questions were silenced tonight when Roman Reigns made his stunning return, not to mend the cracks in the bloodline, but to obliterate what remained and build something even more dangerous from the rubble. The tension had been building all night. Seth Rollins was in the ring, celebrating what seemed like another victorious step in his reign. But suddenly, the lights cut out. A wave of confusion and excitement swept through the arena. The crowd roared. The air turned electric. Everyone knew something big was about to happen. When the lights returned, the world saw three imposing figures standing on the stage, clad in black tactical gear, their faces obscured. But the symbolism was clear. The Shield had returned. Except this wasn't the same brotherhood that once dominated WWE. This was something darker, more ruthless. A complete reinvention of one of the most iconic factions in WWE history. Roman Reigns stepped forward first. He removed his vest, revealing not just his physique, but war paint emblazoned with tribal symbols, a new armor that fused his identity as the tribal chief with his reborn mission. His two mysterious partners then peeled off their masks, and the crowd gasped as the truth was revealed. Jacob Fatu, the very man who had betrayed Solo Sikoa, stood with Roman. And next to him, JUSO, no longer defeated, but reborn, eyes burning with intensity and purpose. That moment rewrote everything. Jacob Fatu's betrayal wasn't a power grab. It was part of a calculated test of loyalty, designed by Roman Reigns himself. Solo Sikoa failed. Fatu passed with violent precision. And JUSO, after losing his championship and facing humiliation, chose blood and legacy over pride. The WWE Universe watched as the ultimate family power play unfolded before them. Roman grabbed a microphone, his voice a thunderous declaration. You wanted chaos? You got it. The bloodline is dead. The Shield lives forever. That single statement sent shockwaves through the WWE world. Roman wasn't just moving on from the bloodline, he was obliterating it and constructing a new empire out of its ashes. One that didn't need loyalty by default. One that demanded it through pain, sacrifice, and absolute obedience. Backstage, Paul Heyman and his newly formed faction were said to be in total disarray. What had started as a power vacuum left by Roman's absence has now become a battlefield, and Heyman may be hopelessly outgunned. Shield 2.0 is not just another faction. It's a weaponized force designed to dominate, destroy, and send a message to every locker room in WWE. Solo Sikoa, once the enforcer of the bloodline, was left unconscious and bleeding at ringside, discarded, humiliated, and stripped of everything he once fought for. His fate now uncertain, his loyalty ultimately meaningless in the face of Roman's evolving vision. And just when fans thought they had seen the climax, Roman handed Jay a steel chair and locked eyes with him. With chilling calm, he gave the order. Finish it. Without a second's hesitation, JUSO swung the chair and struck Seth Rollins, delivering a brutal and symbolic blow that marked his full alignment with Roman's vision. The crowd erupted. Some in awe, some in horror. But no one could deny it. This new version of the Shield, built on manipulation, psychological warfare, and utter brutality, is more threatening than ever before. With Jacob Fatu's raw aggression, Jey Uso's emotional fire, and Roman Reigns' brilliant and unrelenting leadership, WWE now faces its most dangerous faction yet. Roman didn't just come back to reclaim what he lost. He came to evolve, to ascend, to burn everything that doesn't serve him. And now that his new creation is unleashed, no one is safe. So the questions now echo through every corner of the WWE universe. Will Solo Sikoa rise from this betrayal and seek revenge? Will Paul Heyman's faction survive this calculated onslaught? Can Seth Rollins withstand the wrath of Shield 2.0, or has he just become its first victim? The game has changed. The rules have been rewritten. Roman Reigns has not only taken control of the narrative, he's torn up the script entirely. So buckle up, WWE fans. This is only the beginning. Smash that like button, turn on your notifications, and subscribe, because the Shield's second reign of terror has begun, and WWE as you knew it no longer exists. WWE fans, something absolutely unimaginable has just unfolded, shaking the entire wrestling landscape to its core. In a move that nobody saw coming, Roman Reigns has not only returned, but has done the unthinkable. He has reassembled the Shield. But this isn't the Shield you remember. This is a darker, more dangerous version, reimagined with shocking new members who have flipped the WWE universe on its head. All of this chaos stems from what transpired at Money in the Bank 2025, a night already being dubbed as one of the most explosive events in recent WWE history. The betrayal by Jacob Fatu during Solo Sikoa's high-stakes match against Seth Rollins, paired with Jey Uso's crushing title loss to Gunther, left the Bloodline in absolute disarray. Fans were stunned, wondering if this was the end of Roman Reigns' reign, if the empire he built had finally crumbled. But Roman Reigns doesn't fold under pressure. He strikes back. Tonight, the tribal chief stepped out of the shadows and sent shockwaves through WWE by unveiling a sinister plan that had been in motion all along. With his legacy hanging in the balance, Roman chose not to walk away or rebuild quietly. Instead, he rose from the ashes of the Bloodline and forged a new era of dominance by resurrecting the Shield in a way no one could have predicted. As Seth Rollins stood in the ring, celebrating his victory, the entire arena was plunged into darkness. Gasps echoed from the crowd as the lights shut off, anticipation at its peak. When the arena lights returned, three ominous silhouettes stood at the top of the ramp, clad in tactical gear that immediately evoked memories of the original Shield. But as they moved forward, the truth became clear. This was no reunion. This was a rebirth. Roman Reigns stepped forward first, peeling off his vest to reveal war paint styled with the symbols of the tribal chief. Beside him, the two masked figures removed their disguises, Jacob Fatu and Jey Uso. The betrayal and heartbreak that had rocked FTT.